how they're on the go. BV Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bvmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bvmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you. There's a storm coming. A firestorm. Get ready to raise your game because watching sports will never be the same. Introducing Fire Fan. It's a game changer. Finally, a sports app that puts you into the game. You predict the scores, you call the plays in real time while you watch and compete against sports heroes, celebrities, friends, family, or other die-hard fans. The more you call it, the more points you can achieve. Also, be a loyal fan and earn loyalty rewards. Don't miss the hottest app of the year, Fire Fan. Ignite your passion. Yeah! Yes, sir. Yeah. Register now at firefan.com today. Enter player rewards code TDSS. That's player rewards TDSS. Play the game, fan the fire, earn rewards. Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show.
When I start making love, I don't just make love, I be stroking. That's what I be doing. I be stroking. I stroke it to the east, and I stroke it to the west. I stroke it to the woman that I love the best. I be stroking.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show.
Let me ask you something.
Wow.
What time of the day do you like to make love?
Listen now, listen.
Have you ever made love just before breakfast?
Yeah.
Have you ever made love while you watch the Late Late Show?
Uh-huh. I have.
Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever made love on a couch? Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever made love on the back seat of a car?
Many times.
One time I made love on the back seat of a car, and the police came and shined his light on me, and I said, I'm stroking. That's what I'm doing.
Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. We be stroking. Tribute Tuesday. You can't tell me that you don't hear Clarence Carter and you don't picture, once again, a little hole-in-the-wall club in your little hometown. A big plus-side woman over there in the corner with a dude all up in her grill. A dude named Frankie the Big Bopper as the DJ. No lie, there was a legendary DJ in South Carolina, the Low Country, out of Charleston, called Frankie the Big Bopper. You ask anybody from the Low Country about the great Frankie the Big Bopper, they'll tell you. And Frankie the Big Bopper been DJing around the Low Country for, I'm going to guess, 40, 50 years. And he still does this thing right now. The little club that I was at this past weekend in my hometown, they mentioned, that was a Friday night, they mentioned that Saturday night or either Sunday that the great Frankie the Big Bopper was going to be the DJ. I don't know why y'all booing the great Frankie the Big Bopper. And then you also picture, somebody mama behind the bar fixing drinks. She don't use no damn measuring tool or nothing like that. She just pour damn drinks. And then on the bar, you see a jar of pickles, a jar of pig feet, and some hot sausages. That's what I picture when I hear the great Clarence Carter. Hey, 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedougstewartshow.com. We are brought to you by firefan.com. So last night we tested out Firefan. The Stewies did in the league that we had just for the Monday night game. And I'm happy to report, man, that it went pretty good. Fantastic. Yeah. So I've been talking about Firefan for the last couple of months, man, and how this is going to be a big thing. They actually released the app this past week, and it's still in the beta stage, which I believe in the technical aspect means they're kind of like still testing it out, working out the bugs. A lot of times when you work out new apps, they have little glitches and bugs that they have to fix at the very beginning. So that's where they're at right now with FireFan in the beta stage. And so I think probably like 8, 9, 10 Stewies jumped in. I created the league in the league for the game last night, the Monday night game, last minute. But it was pretty good. As of right now, man, I'm giving it 2 thumbs up. Firefan.com. Good stuff. So if you haven't joined the league yet, go to firefan.com, all right, where they ask for a promo code, the very first page, use promo code TDSS. That's the acronym for the Doug Stewart Show. And then we'll play the next game this Thursday night, all right, and kind of still, like I said yesterday, it's kind of like preseason, and we'll really get it popping this Sunday, man, and pick a couple of games to compete against. And what FireFan basically is they ask you questions about what's going to happen in the game, plays that you think are going to be called, achievements that will or possibly occur, and you build up points based on your coaching and your football prowess. So it's a cool concept, man. But make sure you join up for the FireFan League, man, and get down with us Thursday night. I'll talk more about it, obviously, throughout the week. Speaking of that Monday night game, man, Aaron Rodgers threw 2 touchdown passes to Davante Adams, and the Green Bay Packers beat the Philadelphia Eagles 27-13 Monday night to snap a 4-game losing streak. Rodgers had 313 yards passing, and Adams had 113 receiving to help send Philadelphia 5-6 to its first home loss this season. The Packers host the Texans next, while the Eagles visit the Bengals, who are 3-7-1 right now. Carson Wentz, 24 for 36, 254 yards, 1 interception. My Eagles fans, my man John Fisher, patty cake, microwave John Fisher, who's an Eagles fan. Your team has lost, let me make sure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out of its last 7 games. Damn. Philadelphia Eagles have lost 5 of their last 7 games, man. Right now, they are at the bottom of the NFC East. It's crazy how fast things change. Everybody and their mama was singing the praises of the Philadelphia Eagles and Carson Wentz. And they are actually, and we should have waited today to do this. We did it yesterday. Today, the Philadelphia Eagles are officially back to life and back to reality. Damn. Oh, now Wentz didn't look bad last night. He had the 1 interception, didn't throw any touchdowns, man. But they truly are back to life, back to reality. Let me just say something real quick about Aaron Rodgers, man. He struggled. I talked about how this is their first win in their last 4 games, or, first win after losing 4 in a row. But Aaron Rodgers, man, and I've said this many times over the last couple of years, man. As far as throwing the football, Aaron Rodgers might be the best thrower of the football, or in the running, in the competition for the best thrower of the football that I think I've ever seen in my life. That boy good. And they showed it a couple of times last night, and John Gruden just was oohing and awing about the placement of the first touchdown pass to Davante Adams at the beginning of the game, man. Like, it literally was like a perfect pass, and it went right between the defender's arms and dropped right in the breadbasket of the wide receiver. And he consistently does that, and it just flicks. He just flicks it. And, man, it comes out with so much velocity. I don't know, man. We could just talk about, not all the aspects of being a good quarterback, not your leadership, not your specifically arm strength, your knowledge of the game, your know-how, reading defenses, all like that. When you talk about guys that can just throw the football, like was born to throw a football, like on a rope, like, man, Aaron Rodgers is in that conversation. I think cats like Warren Moon threw a pretty pass back in the day as well. Who else can I think about? Maybe Dan Marino. Marino was in that, man. Troy Aikman could throw the football beautifully as well. And I'm talking about like how perfect and where they put the ball, the location of the ball, man. And, man, Aaron Rodgers, he looked good last night. Now, I don't know if they're going to be able to come back and make the playoffs, man. But last night you kind of got a glimpse of what Aaron Rodgers has been over the last couple of years, and how a lot of people feel like that he's been the best quarterback in the NFL for many, many years. I mean, just phenomenal game last night by him, phenomenal game by the Green Bay Packers. They got some rushing, some love with the rushing attack as well. So good game last night, Monday Night Football. Good matchup on Monday Night Football. I read a story where they're thinking about, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, they're considering re-examining the Thursday night games, man. Monday night games are always better. I don't know how that works. I don't understand how you can make the game so good on Monday and the matchups be so bad on Thursday. They're just a couple of days apart. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that these guys didn't have a full week's of rest. But, man, good matchup last night. Interesting matchup. Philadelphia, you know, they fans are passionate as hell. But Aaron Rodgers, man, I think is a story from last night's game, man. One of the best throwers of the football I ever seen. Ever. Hey, the number to the show is 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedugstewartshow.com. Brian Hill says Jeff Blake threw the prettiest deep ball. I don't know about Jeff Blake throwing the prettiest deep ball, but, yeah, Jeff Blake threw a nice football, too. Former Cincinnati Bingo. Who did he play college? He played for East Carolina in college. From Grego X Squad, he says Jeff Hostetler threw a good ball as well. Yeah, there's been a lot of cats, man, and I don't know why. Like, I don't remember me ever saying that, making that statement about one particular player more than I have about Aaron Rodgers over the last couple of years. And I'm not the only person that says that. And I've watched a lot of football in my life. I'm sure you have as well, man. But a lot of people agree, man. This dude, when he's on, I mean, it's just like perfect passes. Aikman was very good at throwing the ball and putting the ball, like, right on stride. Like, a lot of times, man, when they ran that damn little slant or that post pattern, Michael Irvin and Troy Aikman, man, you can go back and look at the video, man. It always used to just hit Irvin right between the numbers. And I'm telling you, maybe not the strongest arm. Like Brett Favre probably had a strong arm. Randall Cunningham had a strong arm. You know, not by a lot, but there's a lot of guys had stronger arms, man. But as far as accuracy and where they put that ball, man, it ain't too many better quarterbacks that I've seen than Aaron Rodgers, man. 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedugstewartshow.com. When we get back from the break, man, I'm going to read some of your messages in the chat room. I also want to take a brief look after Week 12 on the NFC. We just talked about the NFC East just now with the Eagles and the North with the Green Bay Packers. I kind of want to look at the rest of the divisions in the NFC East as well. Week 12 is in the books, so we'll get into that when we get back, and I'm also going to read some of your chat messages, man. This is the funnest show on turf. We're paying tribute to the great, and I do mean great, the great Clarence Carter. Back in 3 minutes, the Doug Stewart Show.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Vince Wright, the sports governor from the great state of Minnesota, and I am the co-host of the Sports and More Show. Me and DJ Dollars and Cents, Reggie Lawrence. Love coming to you every week, and of course, here's my main man, Reggie Lawrence.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Reggie Lawrence, a.k.a. Dollars and Cents, coming to you live from Kalamazoo, Michigan. Row the boat. Make sure you join me and my main man, Vince Wright, on the Sports and More Show on Spreaker.com. Peace.
Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on